There are a lot of people that wish to start barbering salon business, but they are still yet to because they think one has to be a millionaire before he or she can venture into this business. But that's not the truth. The truth is you don't have to spend millions of naira before you can venture into this business. All what you need is the right information and you are good to go. So in this video, I'll be walking you guys through on how you can start a barbering salon business here in Nigeria with just 400,000 naira. So make sure you watch this video from the beginning to the end. Don't skip any part of it because you might be skipping the most important part of the video. Alright guys, the boy Pixel and you guys are welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are seeing me for the very first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button to subscribe. Don't forget to turn the notification bell on so that you'll be notified anytime I drop new videos, because I'm very sure that you wouldn't want to miss out on any of my videos. Just like I said earlier, in this video I'll be guiding you guys on how you can start your barbering salon business with just 400,000 naira. But why barbering salon business? Why would somebody sit down and all the person could think of is to put money, is to invest money in a barbering salon business? The reason is that barbers don't go broke. People that do business don't regret it because barber will always be in demand. People will always want to look good, so they'll always patronize barber. This business will always be one of the lucrative business that somebody can think of. So you can now see that this is a very lucrative business. This is one of the best business that you can do. All right, the first thing to put into consideration when starting a barbering salon is getting a space, getting a shop. Your shop is like your office. This is where your customers or clients will always get to meet you. This is where you keep your equipment. And here in Nigeria, you can get a shop in a good location for just 150,000 or even lesser than that. Yes, you can get a minimum size of shop for that amount of money. So after getting your shop, the next thing to do is to do your painting work. You know, your shop has to look good, your shop has to be fine, so that whenever customer come, they'll be able to take pictures and record videos of themselves while they are in your shop and while you are working on them. So you have to do a painting, but you might be lucky, you might luckily rent a shop that is already painted. In that case, you don't need to spend other money for painting again, so you have to save the money for something else. Now after doing the painting work, the next thing here is the wiring. You know, in a barbering salon, lighting is very important, so you have to do additional wiring in your shop so that you can produce more brightness in your shop while you are working on your customers. And you can get wiring done for 30,000 naira. With 30,000 naira, you can get your wiring work done in your shop. Now we've gotten the shop, we've done the wiring, we've done the painting. What's the next thing? The next thing is to move our equipment and materials in. So the first equipment that you have to get is a clipper. This is your number one equipment because this is what you'll be using to work. This is what you'll be using to barb and shave for your clients. And you can get a rechargeable clipper. I'm talking about those small rechargeable clippers. You can get it for the rate of 25,000 naira. So with that amount of money, you should be able to get a reliable and quality clipper that will serve you better. The next thing here is to get a mirror and shelf. But there is a kind of mirror that you can do that will serve the purpose of both mirror and a shelf. I'm talking about this kind of mirror. You can actually do this kind of mirror. As you can see, it has where you can put your equipment like clippers, brushes, combs and the likes. So with this kind of mirror, you don't need to do additional shelf or cabinets again. With 30,000 naira or less, you should be able to do this mirror. The next thing is to get chairs. I'm talking about the customer's chair and the waiter's chair. The customer's chair is the one that your customer will sit on while you are barbering for them, while the waiter's chair, which could be a 3-seater, is the one that your customer will sit on while they are waiting for their turn. You can actually get these two chairs done at a furniture workshop with nothing more than 80,000 naira. The next thing is to get a generator. You know, generator is very essential in a barbering business. You know, sometimes NEPA lights cannot be dependable, so you need a generator in order to power your equipment and gadgets up and to produce lightning in your shop when there is no NEPA light. And you can get a small generator for 50,000 naira or less. I'm talking about the I pass my neighbor type of generator. You can get it for 50,000 naira or less. So this is the kind of generator that you need for the startup since you're starting small. So the next thing that you need, I think this is the last thing on my list, is a fan. You will need a fan in order to keep your shop cool, because your shop has to be conducive enough for you and your customer. I'm very sure that you wouldn't want to work on your customers under the heat, so you will need fan in order to keep your shop in a cooling condition. And you can get a fan for 15,000 naira or less. You can now see that 400,000 naira is enough to start a barbing salon business here in Nigeria. So stop wasting your time. If you find this video interesting and helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up by liking it, comment on it, share it with your loved ones, and lastly, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. See you guys in my next videos. Love you all.